Uh, I'm I'm not even sure where to start with you, to be honest. Like, remember the Cinder drama? Well, she came back. For those that live under a rock and are part of the VTuber community, she came back. If you do not know who's Cinder, well, she's one of the most popular VTubers in the community. However, because of some sort of drama, there's a high chance that she later came back, and my instincts were right. They did came back. Remember of the CCC when we were monitoring her Discord? Well, that was kind of weak security. We're trying to tighten it right now because of the Cinder drama. After the Cinder drama, which ended like 5 months ago, yes, yeah, Cinder came back. She's back. Now, we had to call in another organization created by, you may have seen this commenter before. His name is Nicholas Villager. How do I pronounce that? Nicholas. Let's just call him Nicholas 8738. Nicholas 8738 organization known as the Prophet organization has gotten involved. That's right, gentlemen, the Prophet organization. It's some sort of analog horror series, but the Prophet organization has gotten involved. Okay, their involvement could lead to a drastic change because we believe that Nicholas may have heard that Cinder's gonna come back with a live stream. Like, hold on. Let me find it. Let me search Cinder up and we can clearly see. Yeah, this 17 hours ago, 7 days ago, 4 days ago, 17 hours ago. She is back. She is back, ladies and gentlemen. She is back, and dude, her response is like 1,000 pages long. And fun fact, for those that do not have the mental capacity to read it, yeah, your generation's cooked if you do not know how to read that 100-page docs. But I get it, it's 100 pages. But try to read it. It literally trains your willpower. So yeah, I would recommend reading it, by the way, even though I have not. But turns out, we are going to watch this. Okay, I'm not gonna put it up in the goddamn corner, or put myself in the corner and then the video. That's because that would just waste all out of my editing time. So doesn't matter. I'll describe it to you, by the way. Wait, actually I would just use the skeleton meme method, so
okay, so seems that we have another update on Cinder. Now obviously this one is a pretty big one. As I said, I'll keep you guys up to date with everything that's going on, especially with her return, as obviously she mentioned at the end of her 1,000-page Google Doc, which we went through. If you guys want to go back and look at that, it'll be, you know, further back in my channel. We went through it in different segments, more digestible, so you guys can really get through it and understand what is actually going on here. At the very end, she obviously said that she would be making a slow return to stream, and well, it seems like we finally have a kind of confirmation on when that stream will be. And it's going to be pretty big. You know, I'm going to say it's going to be a pretty big stream, regardless of whether it's support or not support or negative kind of behavior. Again, I don't know how it's going to go, to be honest, but there is going to be a lot of people watching, regardless
of what end people are on. But essentially, this announcement came out on Discord talking about when she's going to be streaming, saying, hi, Apple I'll be streaming on Wednesday, the 15th of October, which is tomorrow, which is 4 p.m. Obviously, that is 2 runs at the screenshot's time. So yeah, they say I hope to see you there. They said, for those wondering, I won't be talking about anything that's happened in the past. So it's not like there's going to be some big stream where she comes out and goes, hey, you know, I hate Charlie.
kind of drama content, whatever you really want to call it, right? So it's going to be interesting to see, you know, how many viewers and stuff she gets on her first stream back, seeing it's, you know, this post got 16 million, this post got 29 million, you know, this post got 11 million. So again, obviously, it's been a very, very watched topic. So how many people are actually going to go over to the stream and give it a watch, regardless of, you know, how they feel about Cinder and whatever. So again, I just kind of want to give you guys that update, because obviously it is a pretty big, you know, thing whenever it comes to, you know, the whole entire Cinder situation. This is one of the things that she really wanted to get out of this kind of response, was a return and tell people that she is coming back and looking to come back slowly. Obviously, she says, I don't blame the internet for being the internet, making memes at my expense, and countless news drama channels farming this for views. It's just business, and this is just another Google Docie, but I didn't want to hide this for the rest of my life, and I couldn't let my legacy be decided by anyone other than myself. So I said, yeah, I want to stream again, I want to create again, I want to inspire people again, I want to be someone people can look up to again. I love being a VTuber, and I love being Cinder. Thank you for reading, and thank you for waiting. And obviously, I think as well, it is a waiting game to see exactly who has kind of, I guess, forgiven Cinder for, you know, what she's done, and who hasn't at the same time, right, in terms of creators. Because, as we said, it's going to be very hard for her to kind of interact in the space with collaborations and things like that. Because, again, a lot of people are going to be either very skeptical from what they've seen, or obviously have a bad experience in the past, or maybe be one of the people that are included in the stock, right? So, again, there will probably be a lack of collaborations like, you know, she used to do on her streams. And the same, you know, obviously goes for some of the other big popular VTubers. So that might also be a recurring problem that might come up in her chat. I'm not even just talking about like in the next day, right? Whenever she goes live, I'm talking like maybe like a year down the line, right? She's streaming. They say, "Oh, when you you know do a stream with Shy Lily? She seems great." And then obviously this person's just like completely missed out on all of this that happened. Again, there's probably going to be a couple of those kind of situations, considering they are both very, very big VTubers and very, very big in the space. People are going to want them to collab and things like that, without knowing the context of what has happened between the two, right? And that is going to be very interesting to see that kind of go, you know, go down, and to see obviously a lot of new fans come into the space over the course of a couple of years and saying, hey, you know, what really is going on? And the same with new VTubers as well. As you know, maybe some new VTubers will come into the space, interact with Cinder a little bit more. So again, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be a very, very interesting kind of thing to kind of observe, not just for the next stream, but for, you know, obviously how her career goes from here and moving forwards. Because again, you know, I wasn't sure whenever she said that she was planning on coming back to stream and making content and stuff. I wasn't sure like exactly when that was going to be. You know, it could have been months down the line, but it seems like it's been what, like a week? Like it hasn't really been that long. It's October 8th. So yeah, almost a week. Well, yeah, it would have been exactly a week by the time she goes live, right? So again, it seems like she is looking to kind of pick this back up and come back to streaming again. So yeah, very interesting. I just kind of want to give you guys this update, as I said, as it is a kind of follow-up on what has already been going on. And yeah, that is the time that she's going to be streaming, Wednesday, October 15th at 4 p.m. Obviously, it's 5 p.m. right now.
Anyways, the credits to this exact YouTuber are in the description or in the comment and in the title as well. So yeah, honestly, have absolutely no idea what to say about this. Like, the Cinder drama just ended around 5 months ago. We are already having a joint operation with another organization, and we might have to even get the MDRF involved, even though it does not involve any Tecnologica. You see, I'm not sure if yeah, even though Kai is grounded, yes, Kai got grounded even though he's the founder, and I had to replace his fucking organization as his role for a temporary amount of time until he gets ungrounded, and yet he hasn't even given me a Discord call yet saying he's out of groundation. I am literally this close on launching a fucking raid on his apartment building to save him. Because last time I checked, I want to send a fucking Apache helicopter to blow up the building in order to save him. Dude, I just want to save him already. It's literally been like forever since we did a collab video. Now, of course, he doesn't really post videos of his own. He's just there. He's actually like my first collaborator on NetRails video. A video on NetRails that I made. A video on NetRails. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Let me see. Bro, where the hell is it? Oh yeah, found it. Yeah, so this is. Yeah, so basically me and Kai, this is like one of the very few videos I collaborate with him. I'd like to do even more collaboration with him if you want. But yeah, it's basically where we like did the horse glitch. And I'm surprised Dead Rails is still getting updated besides being the most dead game ever. Hence the word Dead Rails. Anyway, so Kai just like does the flying glitch and then suddenly he just goes. That thing turns into a goddamn Apache.